What's going on? Catch Go at Megiddo. Good morning. It is July 30th, 2025. So, about to show a few different things. What's going on this morning? About to finish deworming the puppies. As y'all hear them in the background, got them in a crate right here as I take them out. So, this is the really 5th day in a row getting 1 cc of the fenbendazole. Fenbendazole, Safeguard. They got the same thing for, you may see it say for goats, but the active ingredient is fenbendazole. Fenbendazole, right there. All right, so hit them all with this right here this morning. They all getting 1 cc and another cc of pyrantel for the last dosage of it. So as y'all see, they don't really like that fenbendazole. It's a different taste to them, but as well as I hit them with the about a 1 cc and a half of this pyrantel. So just to knock out anything, if I see anything, I hit them with this. I hit them with the pyrantel, which is this fenbendazole, and you know, just take it from there. So first things first, gonna knock these puppies out. This the real deal. You know, you hear noise in the background, you hear the dogs crying, they hungry. I got some food, some kibble soaking for them. So gonna hit him real quick with the dosage of the pyrantel real fast. All right, so I just drew up some of that pyrantel. Like I say, same thing, a little over 1 ml or 1 cc, the same thing. I just hit him with that real quick. It's cloudy in the background, so y'all see it's gonna rain. It's been scattered showers the whole week, so the grass have grown, the yard look a mess, but obviously you want to keep everything picked up. What's up, boy? Tick Banger, this your boy, blue collar one. For anybody that haven't got the message, 1 female is available, the brown collar female. I was gonna keep 3, now I'm only gonna keep 2, and I'm gonna explain all that right now. First things first, Marvel is in heat right now today as we speak. My plan is to go ahead and breed her to Bumpy today, you know, so if I get that on camera, which hopefully I should, beat the weather, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all that, get that breeding done, and my plan is to stick them, you know, as many times as I can to ensure, you know, she gets pregnant. So those gonna be some heavy Frankie Bump dogs. I mean, shout out to Lee Robinson. That's basically where it come from, and he got them, you know, where he got his dogs from. So I just got to give credit where credit due. I just bought the dogs, raised them up, put the work in with them. All right, so Bumpy will be bred to Marvel, as well as, you know, Trina. She's still here. We plan to repeat the breeding. Me and M1 plan to repeat the breeding. So Trina's still here. I'm expecting her to come in heat sometime in a couple weeks, week or two. Because usually when 1 female come in heat, you know, you got them like that, it'll trigger the other ones to come in heat. So Bumpy will be bred back to Marvel. Like I say, I'm going to ensure that she gets pregnant. Hopefully, you know, Lord's will, it happens. We're going to do our best, like I say. And I got a good percentage of, if I get my mind on it, getting the bread, she going to get bread. Secondly, Trina in heat, coming in heat. There'll be a repeat breeding of the freight train litter. Those puppies turned out great. When I say good, I mean they well-balanced dogs. And that reminds me, I got 1 boy available off of that. He was gonna keep him, but since we're repeating it, we decided to make him available. I call him, his name gonna be Danger on paper. Got his ADBA paperwork, but I've been calling him D-Lo for short. All right, so well-balanced dog, they smart. They already know basic obedience. I mean, sit, come here. Well, most puppies walk with you anyway, so just build on that recall. So Danger, or D-Lo, he is available. He a 3.5-month-old boy. I mean, he already walking on a leash. He already kennel broke. He already used to a tie out. He's just a well-balanced puppy already. So if anybody interested in him, you can hit me up. We can, you know, make something happen with him. Like I said, he is 3.5 months, so he ain't no $800 dog. I'm telling you right now, he's not an $800 dog. But, you know, you definitely can get him at a nice price, given the work that's already put in with him. All right, so he'll be Bumpy over Trina, which is the pedigree. Right here, I'll add on the screen. Sorrells over Rascal. Basically, it's Sorrells over Rascal Frisco blood. Bumpy inbred, Trina inbred. So those genes they push forth is very potent, very heavy. All right. And oh yeah, like I was saying, the brown collar female, she is available. I got a few calls on her. Like I say, people just with timing. Hey, I gotta get get my check next week. Hey, yip 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 yip. Hey, hey, hey. But that's how I really be. Puppies be crying and stuff. So let me put them back in here real quick. All right, let me put them back up in here. All right, so that's how I really be. The brown collar female puppy is still available. I have got calls on her. People just say, hey, can you, I call you back next week, this type of stuff. When I get paid, I plan to do this, I plan to do that, which I believe they got the best intentions. So like I say, she still is available. I'll grab her real quick right now. Where you at, brown collar? There she go. Like I say, she still is available right here. This is her, brown collar female. I'm gonna keep one boy, one girl out of this Hickson Jr. breeding. So that's why she became available. Also, I'm making the repeat breeding with Trina and Bumpy, and Bumpy gonna be bred tomorrow. So a few different things going back to back. Like I say, I only got 8 or 9 spots that I keep. Catch, guard, Megiddo. They're gonna catch something or guard something. Oh yeah, I had a question about can the dogs do protection work. They can. They very balanced. I don't use them for protection work far as the pit bulls. I use them for hog catch, sell them to guys, put them in the hands of guys who got, pigs who really do varmint hunting. What you barking for? It's the red collar one. She's already gone, so she's not available. Put them in the hands of guys who really do hog work, good family pets. That's what I have them for. We ain't Michael Vickin over here, but we are putting them to work as far as utilizing them for what they can be utilized for. Like I said, I do plan to get other breeds. 1 or 2 other breeds I am looking at. I'm working on that, but I got to get my essays together to make sure I can do it properly. And that's just being real. But this little one right here. But this is the brown collar female. Like I said, they smart dogs, active, extremely talented type of dogs. So this is her right here, brown collar female. Hope y'all can see her good. She is available. $1,500 is the price on her. I work with you on you can do half now, half later, so that's $750 now, $750 later. She is getting a little bit older, but she's only 5 weeks old, so they doing good. As you see, I dewormed them. I'm gonna hit them with their shots here. They first round of shots. Who that is in there? Get the puppy off for you. This red collar one here, she's still active too. I'll loosen this collar up on her a little bit. But anyway, that's it. All right, so let's get to it the rest of the day before it rains and things like that. I got to get everything else set up. So this is the real deal, what it's like having the puppies. They make a mess, they step in the food, they do all that stuff. I mean, they gonna eat, I'm telling you right now, they gonna shit everywhere when they get done. It's a process, it's a mess. All right, I realized this 10 by 10 really is too small for 9 puppies. I got another kennel right next to the side of it. I'm gonna have to get that one set up and ready to divide them up. But that's it, got the 9 going. Come on, see? Messing stuff up. But anyway, nonetheless, that's just puppies eating. That's puppies being puppies. All right, I sprayed the deck off. That's pups being pups. They're gonna step in it. That's why they constantly infect themselves with, the possibility of getting worms, because they'll step in their poop, lick their paws, all these different things. So you can do different remedies, meaning like have them separated, have them in drop cages, Each puppy got their own individual cubicle, stuff like that to prevent them, you know, the spread of them getting reinfected with the worms. So they'll, you know, you can have it clean, but they'll go to pooping, somebody will step in it, and it'll just be, they get reinfected with it again, because, you know, the flies land on it, the flies land in it, the flies spreading it, and they licking it, they re-ingesting it, so you gotta constantly be on the deworming. And a lot of space is needed for the pups. So you get your 1 pup, 2 pup, you good. But when you're dealing with litters, you gotta have a lot of space. But what I come to learn is just 2 cents you can pick up off the floor. You gotta take it from me. All right, so you gotta have a lot of space when dealing with the puppies, especially when they get around this age right here. All right, so I'm finna go ahead and let them do their thing and prepare to make the breeding between Bumpy and Marvel. All right, so Marvel. All right, so Frankie Bump blood, I'm gonna say it can't get no tighter than this. Shout out to Mr. Lee Robinson. Obviously, I bought the dogs from him, so I just had to put the work in and make it happen. With this type of breeding, double bred on Frankie Bump, double bred on Frankie Bump. All right, so double bred on Frankie Bump, Bumpy, world-class working dog. I mean, he got drive. The dog jumped out of a car window to go catch a cow. I didn't get the footage. He did it. All right, Frankie is a heavy Sorrells dog. I put a picture up where you see me going out to Mr. Lee Robinson place and actually petting Frankie while he was still here. Frankie is no longer alive. He died on Mr. Lee Robinson's place. So shout out to him. I did plan to breed her to Jackknife, but at the time, like, I wasn't able to make it happen. So I went ahead and brought her back to Bumpy. This is gonna be a preservance breeding on Frankie. Preservance breeding on Frankie Bump. All right, shout out to him. Like I say, I bought the dogs from him. I just put the work in with the dogs and made them what they are right now. You know, the blood come from him though, and he got them from where he got them from. All right, some good world-class blood right there. So his top side is Frankie. His bottom side will go back to Black Betty, and Black Betty is off of a dog called Suki. That's his bottom side. Suki is a Boudreaux Maloney Patrick dog. Her bottom side is Stone Cold, let's say Lucky 7 into Wonder Girl. Lucky 7 bred the Wonder Girl. That's that Jeep Red Boy Jocko Mayday type of blood. That's her bottom side. So 75% Frankie breeding right here is gonna be a preservance breeding. These are gonna be some brood stock type of dogs. So catch guard Megiddo. Well, you know, they better catch something or guard something. All right, catch you on the next one. So real quick, these ain't gonna be no cheap dogs. I'm not looking to sell hardly a lot of these. They're gonna be $2,000. These pups will be $2,000. I try to tell it early so people can understand. If you need to send, you know, payments, you break it up for yourself. But these dogs gonna be $2,000 a pup, plus shipping. So $2,000, $500 deposit, the whole one. And like I say, not many gonna be available. That's why I move dogs around, because I gotta think about the future with breedings and things like that.